Very funny. The ducks. Oh, well, that shouldn't be there. Come on. Cross runners and Welsh harlequin. They're a very fine drake. They're on the long lean side for dual purpose, you know, if you know what I mean. But that Ichabod there, who's covering who's trying to cover one of the girls there. It's what they call treading. That's how ducks reproduce, you see. It's easier for them to tread in water because, you know, having a male stand on your back can't be very nice. Oh my goodness! Hello to Know Just About Ducks, with me, Angela. So I thought I'd show you the difference between a female duck and a male duck. Noticeable differences. So introducing, well, those of you that know me will know this is Coco. But you see here, on the back of his tail, all male ducks have curls on the back of the tail, just like Donald Duck. The more it goes on into the season, the more intense the curl will be, and so they'll develop 3 curls. So there's the curl in the tail. Also, they're not as big as the females. Well, they can be, but they seem, because they do so much running around after the females, they tend to be a little on the thin side. Also, are you going to clap for me, Coco? So also, when they quack, they don't quack as a female would. The females are the ones that quack really loudly. The males, if you listen now, you can hear like a low rasping sound. Well, that's the male's quack. I'll turn the camera and show you. Mind you, they're having fun with the pond, so. Anyhow, I'll have to cut that bit. Anyway, so this is Coco. And whilst I've got him, I'll do a check on him. Come on now, boy. Oh, you haven't put your doodah away. As you can see, male ducks do have boy bits. So I better put him in the pond now so he can retract his boy bit. Yeah. So thank you for that demonstration, Coco. You're a very good boy. But during this time that we find ourselves in, oops, a daisy. Oh my gracious, these shoes. And my clumsiness. So during the times that we find ourselves in, my friends have reached out to me for seedlings because they can't go to the garden centres or the DIY places. They can't buy their seedlings, you know, their plants, and they can't buy seeds. So I was asked via text message, or if there was any chance, did I have any spare tomato seeds, could I bring some on for them, which I've done. So I've got various tomato seedlings there. I've got my runner beans there. I've got my French beans. They're the purple climbing beans there. And I've got my slenderette beans there. I've got my aubergines there. Second try. The first try was just dismal. I've got my sweet corn there, which is nearly ready to go out. I just got to wait for the weather, but it's fine where it is. I've got another tray of tomato seedlings coming up there. And I've got my cucumbers and some various different, I've got 8-ball, zucchini, what is it? Courgettes. So I've got 8-ball courgettes and Black Beauty courgettes coming up by there. I've also got Market More cucumbers there, and Piccolo di Parigi cucumbers there. Yes, and I'm trying this year the crystal apple, which is, it comes up and it looks like an apple. It's a round cucumber, so I'm giving that a try this year. Why not, isn't it? Why not? Last year I grew the Piccolo di Parigi out in the onion bed, and that did fabulous because it produced lovely little gherkins, and it was a nice protected area by there. And I did use part of the onion bed as well for tomatoes and corn, and also courgettes. I planted my courgettes there last year as well, and they did pretty awesome. They're delicious. So yeah, so that's the polytunnel update. It is coming on. I've got to sort my leek beds out today because I've got more leeks to go in, and I'm glad I put the sprinkler system in because it means that I can water the greenhouse and then twaddle off and do something else. I haven't made many videos the last 10 days or so. You see, somebody pinched the duck's paddling pool, and I didn't realise. I know it's only a paddling pool, and I realised it is only a small paddling pool, but I didn't. It quite depressed me. I think that we're dealing with enough. We don't need people stealing things off us, even if it, you know, if they'd have asked, knocked the door and said their kids needed a paddling pool, I would have given them one. I would have let them have it. But just to steal it, you know, I mean, they would have had to scrub it out, obviously, because the ducks had been using it. It was pretty clean. But if they'd have asked, I will give anything to anybody, you know, if I can, if it's within my, they don't need to steal. If they want, and I've got, all they've got to do is ask, and if I can help them, I will. That's just what I do. But yeah, it was kind of nice yesterday. We did the clap for our NHS yesterday, and that was nice yesterday. But also, one of the ladies across the street, she brought a carrot cake over for me and knocked the door and then put it on the doorstep and did a quick run that she made. And that was, she made that for my sons and I, and that was really kind. But yeah, so I'm very, very thankful for that. And also I've been giving my duck eggs to local people. I've taken some up to the fire station for them to donate or whatever they want to do. So the eggs are not going to waste. And I think that we should do what we can to help the situation. So it's a case of knocking doors, running and shouting to see if they want the eggs. Or maybe they'll shout over the gardens if I've got some spare, because eggs are very hard to come by. So it's not a problem. I'd rather my friends, my neighbours have them than, you know, because you can't freeze eggs, but I'd rather my neighbours or the people that are in need have them than just have them sitting on the counter. You know, 11 eggs a day I'm getting at the minute, or thereabouts, sometimes more, sometimes less. It just seems, I won't use them all, and I'm too busy for baking at the minute. So, and I've been really tired and very depressed. But I think I'm coming out of it now. I think. I don't know. But, yes. Anyway, there we are. A little chat. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I've put a duck video up, or I will do. Yeah. So I best crack on. I will be doing some more videos. This might be a video on its own. I don't know. I don't know how long I've been chops. And the thing is with me, once you start me off, I can't shut up. Yes. Anyhow, so my tomatoes are flowering, which is awesome. And I was told to take the suckers off up to the first truss. Which I have been doing. They don't go to waste. You can either stick them in a pot, take the, the bottom leaves off, like so, stick them in a pot and bury them quite deep, plant them quite deep up to the bottom leaf there, and all these little furs on the stems, they will root, so you have a free tomato plant. So I don't really need free tomato plants, but that's the way to get them, to share them. Yes, I'm quite looking forward to my first tomato this year.